Hey, what's up? My name is Taclys, and today I'm going to be doing a video talking about my final thoughts on Exo Zombies. Now, I have played a lot of Exo Zombies, and I mean a lot of Exo Zombies. I would consider myself, I don't know if I'd quite say expert, but as close as I can reasonably get without committing my life and soul to it. The footage that you're going to be watching is me only doing rounds 34 and 35. I die on 35, but that is as far as I've ever gotten before. And needless to say, it's extremely hectic. It's extremely intense, at least for me. So I hope you enjoy the footage. And I have 5 points that I want to talk about. Now, first off, I'd like to say I'm not going to be going over what Exo Zombies does right. Because, honestly, Exo Zombies does a lot right. It takes a lot of what's good in Treyarch Zombies and adds a higher paced, more chaotic flair to it, and I really enjoy that. But I'm not here to talk about the good. I'm here to talk about 5 things that I think are bad, and these are ranked in order of my personal priority. So like the first thing I'm going to be talking about isn't particularly important, and the last thing I'm going to be talking about is kind of incredibly important. So yeah, let's get into it. Number 5, I'd like to talk about the characters. Now, there are 4 characters that you can play as. I can never remember their names particularly well. I know that there's, let's see, Lilith the girl. What is it, Khan? The corporate guy? I always just call him corporate. Then there's the guy who's voiced by Shane from The Walking Dead. And then there's Oz, the character that I'm currently playing as. And they're all varying degrees of annoying, except the girl. She does a very good job voice acting, and her lines are pretty good, so I never mind playing as the girl. But the rest of them aren't especially fun, and especially Oz, the character played by John Malkovich. He is excruciating to play with. He makes me want to turn off my audio. He swears too much, which, okay, I play M-rated games on a regular basis. I play online. I'm used to swearing. And I don't know if Call of Duty thought it'd just be cool to have an unnecessary amount of swearing. But it's not cool. It's not interesting. And Zombies is the kind of thing that I like to play with friends. And I can't play it when he's swearing up a storm every 2.5 seconds. I'm going to give you a quick censored highlight reel of his swearing. And, you know, just stupid thoughts.
Oh, f*** me. F*** you, Atlas. You're like drone groupies. I'll f*** you up. You're a useless, cankerous of technology.
Don't call me that.
You think you're damn smart with your transistors and circuits and whatever the hell else they build you with?
So yeah, you get the idea. He's not a pleasant character. He's not someone I really care about or think is good in any way. If he was actually in a zombie apocalypse, I would be just fine if he died. Oh, right there, a bunch of zombies got glitched where I needed to run through, which was a little odd. Yeah, that wasn't a good down. But, so that's probably the least important point. But I would say, do not, please, Sledgehammer, do not hire just actors to voice act. Please hire voice actors. There are some exceptions, but John Malkovich did a terrible, terrible job voice acting. He's an alright actor. He does his roles alright. He did a terrible job voice acting, and not just because he was reading a bad script with lots of swear words. He did a bad job performing. Just awkwardly worded, awkwardly paced. It just wasn't a very good voice acting. So next time, hire someone good. You've hired good voice actors like Troy Baker and whatnot. Heck, hire Troy Baker to do all 4. I'm sure he could do a better job. On to the next point. See, I had notes around here, but I don't know where they went. My next point is, let's see. We need, I'm going to talk, this is kind of twofold here, but first, we need a good wonder weapon, and the ammo reserves need to be much bigger. The ammo reserves, other than the LMGs, are pitifully small. Especially in the later rounds. It's no problem for me to go through 2 guns worth of bullets. Even at round 20. Not even that late in the game. And that's unacceptable, considering how in Treyarch you can usually go from Hellhounds to Hellhounds. Now, if I was running an LMG, maybe I could last longer. But, yeah, here I had to do a mad dash to a upgrades box just because I was completely out of ammo, and that's the only really way to get ammo. So, yeah, the ammo counts need to be upgraded, and there needs to be a proper wonder weapon. Now, I understand this doesn't take place in the same zombies universe as Treyarch, so by technicality, it won't be a wonder weapon because it doesn't have element. I can't remember the element. There's a specific element that's in the wonder weapons in Treyarch Zombies, and that will not be in this universe. That being said, we need a weapon that causes awe. You need a thunder gun. You need a wonder waft. You need a something along those lines. Something that can do some serious slaying. The cauterizer's all fine and good, but it is not a wonder weapon. It is powerful. It is a top tier weapon, and I'm always happy when I get it. But it's no thunder gun. So there needs to be a proper wonder weapon in the next DLC. So that's kind of twofold, because you want more ammo count so you can last longer, and a proper wonder weapon would let you last longer because rather than having to spend clip after clip after clip of my primary guns, I can just blow them away with my wonder weapon. Yeah, or add the mule kick perk. I believe it's mule kick. Yeah, it's mule kick. That gives you a third gun, because then that gives you the ammo count that you need. Let's see. Next point. Alright, here we go. Next point. The shock zombies need to be nerfed. They're game breaking, almost. They're to the point where the only way that you can reliably get past 30 is to find a training system that does not depend on your Exo. Because if you have a system that depends on your Exo, these shock zombies will take that from you, and then you'll freaking die. So it's kind of sad that in Exo Zombies, where the hot thing is you have an Exo suit, you have to work in a way that you don't use your Exo in order to survive. That is so counterproductive, it drives me crazy. So I actually have 3 very good ideas on how to nerf the shock zombies in realistic ways to still keep them a nuisance, but not to the point where shock zombies are accountable for 70 to 80% of my downs. Alright, so here's my first idea. The first idea is shock zombies only shock you when they hit you, as in touch you. If you're unaware, shock zombies will shock you. I think they're called technically EM zombies or something stupid like that. But shock zombies, they will zap you if they hit you. They will zap you if you boost away from them. Either one of those. Pick or choose, Sledgehammer. Either have it so they only zap you when you boost away from them, only zap you when you touch them, or when they zap you, they explode, like the corrosive zombies, and then they're freaking gone. Because, as you'll see in a little... no, I'm probably already past that footage. I round a corner while I'm training, and no lie, see 25 or so shock zombies, and my stomach just dropped. They're like, there's no way. There's no way I can kill them all. So, either have them explode when they die, or, here's the third option, make the time that your Exo down something like 2 seconds, and not like 5 seconds. That way, getting hit by them is a nuisance and not completely debilitating. So, that needs to happen. Second, I want to talk about the upgrade system because I am split almost perfectly 50-50 on what I think about the upgrade system. But I'm leaning toward going back to Pack-a-Punch. And the reason for that is that the upgrade system fixes a problem that was created by Sledgehammer Exo Zombies. What I love about the upgrade system is I reliably have ammo into the 30s. If I upgrade both my guns once per round on average, sometimes I upgrade them twice, sometimes I don't upgrade them, then I reliably have ammo into the later rounds. Now, it's expensive. It's expensive, but I see it as I'm buying ammo less than I'm getting upgrades. When I look at it like that, it makes a lot more sense. But on the other hand, if we had larger ammo reserves, if we had wonder weapons, if our guns did a little more damage, you wouldn't need to get ammo every single round to survive. In which case, you wouldn't need that 20 level upgrade system. I also think they did it in part so that you had something to spend your points on in the later rounds. Because for a while, I could be up into the 30s and still hunting for points. I wasn't set, so to speak, on points. This time, I don't know what I did, but I had 56,000 points in this round. But I think that was another idea that they had, is that they wanted things to spend in the later rounds. But overall, I'd say make the guns have bigger ammo reserves, give us wonder weapons, and the ammo thing will be sorted out. And instead of having us spend on 20 stupid upgrades, which give us almost no difference from upgrade to upgrade, have some sort of Easter egg hidden on the map that costs a load of money to complete. So that if you want to complete this awesome Easter egg, and not something stupid and convoluted like what happened this time in this Exo Zombies. I don't even go over that in this list because it's too ridiculous. I never even did the Easter egg. But a good, worthwhile Easter egg that costs a lot of money would be something that players could be saving up for. Like maybe there's a secret ending at the end of a bunch of Easter egg steps, and if you accumulate 100,000 points, you can buy the end of the game and you get a special cinematic or something like that. You know how cool that would be? I would play this game obsessively until I reach that. So there's another idea. So overall, I'd say please go back to the Pack-a-Punch system. Give us more ammo on our guns. Give us wonder weapons. And then maybe have a Easter egg. Oh, I think I go down right here. Yeah, have an Easter egg that costs money maybe. Something along those lines. Well, now that I've died, the footage that you're going to be seeing is my friend and I, Sauce Jam. We're doing a technique called round map training. At least that's what we call it. You get two S12s. You can do this with 2 players. 2 S12s. You run in circles around the map. You turn around. You blast the zombies away. And we got pretty far in. It just gets harder and harder and harder to do that style with 2 people. But it's a really fun style and a unique way for 2 people to train together rather than 2 people to train in 2 different rooms. So that's the footage that you're going to be seeing now. And my number 1 topic. This made me very angry at Exo Zombies. And this is something that can be fixed so easily. That's why it's number 1. It's the tiniest of fixes. That's why I think it's so crucial that it actually happens. When you're playing solo, and you go down, and you neither have camo nor distraction drones, you are screwed. Especially if you're past around 15, because as soon as you stand back up, the zombies, who have not run away from you, they've run circles over your body, but have not run away from you, they just beat the crap out of you and you go down again before you can even think about getting quick revive. In fact, I have died in that scenario between the time I stood up and the distraction drone I had launched had started activating. They had killed me that fast through Juggernaut. That's ridiculous. That can't keep happening. That's just... What they need to do is they need to implement the Mustang and Sally's. It's the 2 rocket pistols from Black Ops 2, or, you know, whatever they feel like calling it in Sledgehammer games. They need to give you some sort of amazing weapon to use while you're down in solo. Or they need to code the AI of the zombies better so that they actually run away from you. Because currently when you die and there's a bunch of zombies around you, which, you know, there's usually a bunch of zombies around you when you die, they just run circles around you and they wait for you to stand back up to beat the heck out of you. Which is terrible. So that is so aggravating to the point I barely even play solo zombies anymore because that happens to me on a regular basis. Now, if you've got distractions or camo, you can get out of it, but it's still very clunky because all they give you when you go down is the stupid Atlas pistol, and past round 5, it is completely useless unless you have insta-kill on. They need to give you something that can do some serious slaying to clear the area out around you. So, that's probably my #1 thing that I think needs to change desperately in Exo Zombies before the next DLC. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with my thoughts, because I've put a lot of time into the game, and these are some fairly well formulated thoughts. At least I'd like to think so. But if you guys have different opinions, please let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. It's always interesting to hear what you guys think. You guys regularly bring a different view or perspective in. So, yeah. What would you guys like to see in the next Exo Zombies? Would you like to see an awesome wonder weapon? Would you like to see the new DLC weapon, the, what is it, the OHM? The OHM laser LMG shotgun in it? Because I'd love to see that weapon in it. Do you want it jungle themed? Do you want it Arctic themed? Do you want it, I don't know, volcanic themed? What would you guys like to see? So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to sign up for the giveaway because we're getting towards the end of the giveaways. That'll be on my main channel, Taclys. So, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.